Welcome to Iron Forge Martial Arts' third Tai Chi lesson. We'll be covering the short form again today, which will involve going through breakbird spreads its wings for everybody. So let's do a quick warm up. Start by relaxing, turning our neck around. Switch to the other side. Relax, take your hand, push it down, move your head to the other side. So you'll be stretching this entire line here. Trying to learn to relax our shoulders, get them pushed, pulled out. Switch, the other side. And relax. So as always, we start from top to bottom. Kind of reflecting how the rules of Tai Chi go through. Where we start with suspended by a thread. Our shoulders are dropped. Switch the other way. Our elbows are dropped. Our spine is straight. Our knees are bent. Our feet are centered, rooted on the ground. So wide. Never hurts to go through the principles you're supposed to be working through as you're just doing even simple things like warming up, standing in the line, irritating students. Right, Jonathan?
Not me, but other people.
Switch the other way. I'd like to thank Jonathan for doing the recording on this. My assistant, the evil warm-up person. So if you ever see him in front of the screen, know that you're in for a good warm-up, right?
Yeah.
That's all right.
Maybe not the most monstrous until I got that one down.
Funny thing about Tai Chi is that most people assume it's nice, light, easy exercise. And it is. But that's kind of the
Basic beginner.
Yeah, the basic idea of Tai Chi.
And beginner.
Actual trained Tai Chi, there are stories of Yang Cheng Fu fleeing from his father because the training was so hard and so demanding. But now in America, we think of it as Tai Chi, people in the park going smoothly as a dance.
And once you get trained enough, you can make that into a real strike and throw everyone around.
Yep. But for right now, that's all you can do. So you should do. All right, torso twists. So, as we cover warming up, I'll usually try to do some bit of lore about Tai Chi or something like that. Give you guys an idea. Start moving forward. Some of the history, some of the ideas behind it. Start leaning back. And straighten up. So, in about the 50s and 60s, so reach for the toes, was when Tai Chi started becoming really popular in America. And the person most responsible for it, grab the toes, relax, hold yourself up, was a person called Chen Man Ching. Lean back. And there's a book called Secrets of Tai Chi Application that was written by Yang Cheng Fu, the grandson of the inventor of Yang Tai Chi. Reach for the toes again. And in there, reach to the left side, is a question Chen Man Ching supposedly asked Yang Cheng Fu about Well, why are you not doing the more martial applications of Tai Chi? You've kind of gone to the relaxation and the stretching and the health benefits and up, shake out. More than lift one leg and start circling. Then the idea of a martial art. And Yang Cheng Fu replied, well, in China, there was a whole thing about opium taking people's lives and ruining bodies and malnutrition and all this other thing. And he said, I saw this and realized what people probably needed, switch to your knee, was getting healthy moreover than being able to fight. Because, quite frankly, being a fighter is a relatively specialized sort of application and speciality, stretch out the toes. But, Tai Chi, stretch straight back, can be used to bring up the health of an entire country. So that is why I teach this as a health benefit instead of a pure martial art. Relax, shake, kick, kick, kick. So, if you want to start a big debate in Tai Chi, it would be about if Yang Cheng Fu and probably more Chen Manqing, because there's ideas that he was relating a debate he had with Yang Cheng Fu rather than the debate Yang Cheng Fu had with his father. That it's supposed to be about health and wellness, or is it supposed to be a martial art? I'm not sure it's necessarily a real dichotomy. After all, you look at what kills most people in this country: heart disease, strokes, bad health, things related to not being in good shape or not relaxing. Probably more likely than a mugger to kill you. Same time, no point in not knowing the martial applications either. All right, so I don't have a particular lot of time, so this is going to be a much shorter lesson than usual. So we're going to go right into the short form. Now, if you haven't seen the first video, we'll quickly review with opening of Tai Chi. Start. Feet shoulder width apart. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed. Head upright, suspended by a thread. We rise with our wrists and drop. Let everything out right now. Then sink all your weight to the left side, circle out, sink to the left side, then sink to the right side, center. We rise, flip the hands over, come halfway down. Beginning of Tai Chi. Then, our right hand pivots across. Draw into a holding ball, step out, wild horse parts the main, number 1. 2. So unlike the other wild horse parts of the main, where we come back and sink forward, this last one, we leave here. Our hand is dropped low, about navel height, front of our hip here. The next move does what I call a ghost step. Ghost step, by keeping all your weight forward, you draw that back leg in. As soon as you touch your heel here, the back of the heel, shift the weight so you're in a cat stance. all the way it comes to this leg. Right, Jonathan?
Mm-hmm.
So ghost step. All the way it comes forward, leg comes up, shift to this side. Very important. There's a lot of techniques built off of this ghost step concept. But if you try to do double weighted, it will not only not work, it'll be worse than not as if you didn't do anything at all, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, we end here, let our hand come in and pivot a bit. Notice my foot pivots a bit. Then, shift all the weight forward, drop the foot. As I do that, my hand comes to my elbow. I scrape it off. So this hand just goes along the arm. This hand comes to the hollow of my inner elbow. At this point, I like to say, look at the mirror. Very important at this point to have a slight pause, kind of pause, but you have to stay in this position for just a moment. And if we ever get to applications, I'll show you why. Then, as you swing forward, the hand comes across and swings across. This hand is low, forming a rounded shape. This hand is high, rounded out here. This is called great bird spreads its wings. So again, ghost step, scrape off, strike forward. Ghost step, scrape off, look at the mirror, come forward. All my weight stays on this leg. I stay at a cat for other applications. One last time from the sacral. Ghost step, hand to elbow, scrape it off. Great bird spreads its wings. Some basic applications of this is somebody has grabbed your arm here, you scrape it off. This is where the hold comes in as you sink in, smack them across the face. Works really well from the concept of sticking to your opponent. So I not only block, but I don't block them out here, I bring them right here to slide my hand right across. Helps keep them from hitting you back with that other hand because their attention will be on that arm. No great secret to Tai Chi. It's psychology, body mechanics, and momentum. So that was great bird spreads its wings. I'll do it from the other side so everybody can see. Wild horse parts the mane. Turn in, ghost step, scrape off. Bring it forward. Great bird spreads its wings. Again. Ghost step, scrape off. Great bird spreads its wings. My weight stays back. One hand is high, one is low. A big round shape. Last time. Ghost step, scrape off. Great bird spreads its wings. Oh, there's another application that might come in handy from something I gathered from watching Muay Thai people. They have a nice little strike where they step around, come here. Tai Chi, great bird spreads its wings. Your hand is supported, you got the elbow down, and instead of coming the ghost step to the back of your knee, just bring it out here. Something rather cool I found. Makes me wonder if my master's master spent some time in Thailand getting some Muay Thai sometimes. So again, let's do the entire form. How long has the video been so far?
14:45.
14:45, that's not very long at all. Amazing what happens when you don't have Tai Chi walking and such in there, right? Okay. So the entire thing that we've learned. Up, Oops. That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. We forgot something.
I forgot something. Well, that's why we do this. I'm doing these videos live, so you get to see the warts and all of training. Relax. All the way to the right side, circle out. Sink. To the right, to the left. Rise. Sink halfway. As our right hand comes over the top, draw it into a holding ball. Step out, sink. Well, first part setting number 1. Holding ball, step out, sink. Wild horse part setting number 2. Wild horse part setting number 3. As we go step, our hand scrapes off, look at the mirror, great bird spread its wings. You know, might as well go on to the next small section, since we got some time. Right?
Yep.
All right. So we have just finished great bird spreads the wings. The direction of your energy comes this way, and because Tai Chi is lazy, block across your left side. So this hand just swings, block across, block across. Notice this hand comes down at this point. And I've sunk just a little. Then, as I lift my front leg and I lift my hand, I like to say it's like a waitress carrying a platter of food. Then, set the foot down. As we brush forward, this hand stays low, this one comes high, and we end what's called brush knee stance. So, after great bird spreads its wings, brush knee. Possibly the move that you'll see most fighters use most often, that's a Tai Chi move. Wouldn't you agree, Jonathan, from what you've seen?
Yep. It's a very effective one.
Yep, because it is very simple. You block across and you hit. Block across or you hit. Hit, hit. Just a simple block, punch.
Or grab, hit.
Yes. So, hold the tray, step forward, sink or brush knee. A couple things to make it particular for Tai Chi though. One, this lifted leg, particularly for my lineage of young Tai Chi, is another one of those, where did movie Tai come into it? But you're blocking your leg, bam, somebody kicks you, protecting yourself. As we step forward, notice I start on my heel. As I sink forward, my hand this side comes finger first. As I'm blocking across, and sink. As my hip finishes its turn, my palm comes flat. So again, this is creating a big sinking energy. You remember from our Qigong in the last episodes? Sinking energy. Sink. Then block across and you come back on your toes again. Sink forward, lift again. Set it down, block across, sink. Block, rise, 3. Just like the last one, 3 times. Like Golem. 3 guesses. What, no laughter from the cameraman on that one?
I did.
So, lift the tray, sink. 1. Lift. 2. 3. So what's the other way I like to tell people to do this?
Oh, they're putting a pie in someone's face.
Put the pie in somebody's face. Lift the pie, put it in somebody's face. Lift the pie, put it in somebody's face.
Or put a baby dragon in their face.
That'd be a little much.
Yeah.
My master hates when I say that though, because he's like, you can't argue against it, but at the same time, it does make it seem a little silly. Though, a couple things about brush knee I see just about everybody do. This is called brush knee. So your hand is not going to be up here, unless your knee stays up here, which would be really silly, don't you think? Brush knee. Kind of important because this is kind of based around the idea that you're going to be blocking a kick, which is where this next part comes in. We lift the kick nice and high and push them over. Remarkably effective against Taekwondo people, I found, because they like throwing those kicks. You catch them, and you're just going to walk forward, fall right over. We're lazy. So if they give us a leg, it's a nice present. This is also where the block across. So I've grabbed a knee here. I block across. That's the kneecap right there. Lift. Not very nice. So let's cover what we've done already. What's the time at?
It's just hitting 22 minutes.
22 minutes. That's much better. So, holding ball. 1, 2, 3. Right bird spreads its wings. Go step, scrape off,